Hello students, we will discuss active voice and passive voice. An action of a subject in relation to an object is expressed in two ways. Active voice, when the subject does the action, the sentence is said to be in the active voice, or a verb is in the active voice, when the person or thing denoted by the subject is the doer of the action. In the passive voice, when the subject is not doing the action, the sentence is said to be in the passive voice, or a verb is in the passive voice, when the person or a thing denoted by the subject is the receiver of the action. The structure of the same sentence changes when expressed as active voice or passive voice. The meaning of a sentence, either expressed as active voice or passive voice, remains the same. Every sentence has a verb and an object. The subject is an agent who works. Active voice, subject is important. Any form of the main verb can be used. Passive voice, object is important. Second, only third form of the verb is used. The following is a summary of active and passive forms of all verb tenses. In active forms, the subject of the sentence is the person or thing that does the action. In passive construction, the verb is performed by someone or something there than the subject. The sequence of the subject and the object of the sentence is reversed while converting the sentence from active voice to passive voice. The structure of the same sentence for both voices are as follows. In the present simple tense, the auxiliary verbs used in passive voice are am. But he writes a letter. It changes as a letter is written by him. He does not write a letter. A letter is not written by him. Does he write a letter? Is the letter written by him? They sell books. Books are sold by them. She helps me. I am helped by her. In the present progressive tense or present continuous tense, auxiliary verbs used in passive voice is being, are being, am being. For example, in active voice, she is singing a song. In passive voice, a song is being sung by her. She is not singing a song. It is changed into a song is not being sung by her. Is she singing a song? Is a song being sung by her? They are eating apples. Apples are being eaten by them. You are disturbing me. I am being disturbed by you. In the present perfect tense, auxiliary verbs used in passive voice has been and have been. In active voice, he has completed the work. In passive voice, the work has been completed by him. He has not completed the work has not been completed by him. Has he completed the work? Has the work been completed by him? She has written 5 poems. 5 poems have been written by her. I have made some cakes. Some cakes have been made by me. In the past simple sentence, auxiliary verb used in passive voice was or were. In active voice, he bought a car. A car was bought by him. He did not buy a car. A car was not bought by him. Did he buy a car? Was a car bought by him. She decorated the walls. The walls were decorated by her. I helped them. They were helped by me. In the past progressive tense, the auxiliary verb used in passive voice was being, were being. In active voice, she was washing a shirt. In passive voice, a shirt was being washed by her. She was not washing a shirt. A shirt was not being washed by her. Was she washing a shirt? Was a shirt being washed by her? Boys were singing songs. Songs were being sung by boys. So, in the past perfect tense, auxiliary verb used in passive voice is had been. In active voice, they had won the game. In passive voice, the game had been won by them. They had not won the game had not been won by them. Had they won the game? Had the game been won by them? He had collected coins, coin had been collected by him. Future simple tense. Auxiliary verbs used in passive voice will be active voice, she will write a poem will be written by her. She will not write a poem will not be written by her. Will she write a poem? Will a poem be written by her? You will receive the letter will be received by you. They will arrange the money will be arranged by them. Now, we will discuss the rules for changing active voice into passive voice. The structure of a sentence will be reversed in passive voice. The place of the subject and the object will interchange. The subject will shift to the place of an object. An object will take place of the subject in the passive voice. Example, in active voice, she buys a book. In passive voice, a book is bought by her. Here we can see that she is the subject and book is an object. So she is changed into her and book has taken the place of subject she. Past participle form of a third form of verb will always be used as a main verb in passive voice for all tenses. The word by will be used before the subject in the passive voice. Examples, he writes a letter. A letter is written by him. Other words such as with or to may also be used instead of the word by, depending upon the subject of the sentence. These words are used in very few cases. Example, active voice, I know him. Passive voice, he is known to me. The auxiliary verb will be changed in passive voice depending upon the tense of the sentence in its active voice. Subject may not be always mentioned in the passive voice. A passive voice sentence can be written without having a subject. Example, in active voice, people speak English all over the world. In passive voice, English is spoken all over the world. Thank you.